Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. For the past 2 years, Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio has climbed his way to the top like no other new artist on the scene. In a very short amount of time, the Latin trap star we now know as Bad Bunny became one of the most sought-after artists to work with. While he instantly took off in the Latin market after only a few months releasing music on SoundCloud, the American market got their first real taste of El Conejo Malo when he was a featured artist along with J Balvin on Cardi B's I Like It off of her debut album Invasion of Privacy. From there, the rest was history. Bad Bunny was atop the charts and working with the best of the best in hip-hop and beyond. From Future, Nicki Minaj, Travis Scott, Drake, Metro Boomin, and now fellow Puerto Riqueño Jennifer Lopez, who just released Te Guste featuring Bunny after teasing the project for months. No one could have guessed the Latin trap artist's success, especially when he started out dropping out of school and bagging groceries at a local supermarket in Puerto Rico. Bad Bunny's success has been a steady rise to the top, and that being said, let's take a look at what it took to get him there. August 2016, Bad Bunny releases Diles on SoundCloud. As Benito was bagging groceries at a supermarket in Vega Baja, counting down the hours until his shift was over, he was still making use of his time working towards his music. He told People magazine his time at the market was really motivating. You never really want to be doing that. All you want is to reach your dreams and earn money doing what you like. There were also a lot of songs that I started creating while working at the supermarket. I would write songs outside or in my mind, and then I would sing them multiple times throughout my shift to just remember the lyrics. After his shifts, he would go home and upload music to SoundCloud as Bad Bunny, a name he came up with based off of a childhood picture. His first single, Diles, caught the attention of DJ Luyan, a veteran in the Puerto Rico music scene with all of the connections. Once Luyan saw Diles reaching millions of streams, he signed him to his label Hear This Music and connected him to his other artist, Arcangel, who hopped on a remix of the track with other Latin heavyweights Farruko, Ozuna, and Ñengo. It was the song Soy Peor that first introduced him to American audiences, though. Released in the beginning of December 2016, the song sounds like Travis Scott produced it, making it easier for rap fans to digest and for fans thirsty for a new reggaeton sound that they couldn't get enough of. That was his first taste of success stateside. March 2017, Bad Bunny breaks through to radio. While Bad Bunny was getting hotter on SoundCloud with more hits like aforementioned Soy Peor, Chambea, and a standout feature on Farruko's Crippy Kush, which eventually got remixed with Nicki Minaj and Travis Scott, the rapper still wasn't getting much play on the airwaves, partially because his music was not radio-friendly due to it being so explicit. In a profile published on Rolling Stone, he said, "It's a little frustrating, but it's also not an obstacle. The music is far-reaching, maybe it doesn't reach far enough, but we're still making big things. It bothers me, but it doesn't take away my desire to continue doing it." You know what they say, when there's a will, there's a way. Bad Bunny broke through the airwaves by working with radio darling Becky G and mega chart topper J Balvin. Bad Bunny and Becky G reached number 3 on the Billboard Hot Latin Songs chart and number 74 on the Hot 100. The songstress said that having a trap artist on a pop rhythmic song opened doors for the both of them. "I was able to regain my street cred, but it also helped bring Bad Bunny to more people so they don't look down on trap music as much." As far as being identified as a trap artist, Bad Bunny says he doesn't let the genre define him. "People often say trap is one thing or the other, but at the end of the day, I don't care what trap is. I only care about my music and what I do with it." As for his collaborations with J Balvin, they linked up on one of my personal favorites, Si Tu Novio Te Deja Solo. The slow, sexy jam showcased both of their unique strengths and infectious voices. Not to mention the visuals for the track, shot in Puerto Rico, showcase their individual, colorful styles that both artists have become extremely known for. They also teamed up for Bunny's Sensualidad along with Prince Royce, which cracked the top 20 on radio. Bad Bunny's relationship with Balvin spanned beyond chart-topping music. The two of them really were seen as being at the forefront of a new movement that saw Latinos break through in the mainstream, in a way that was fresh and far from cliché. Their representation in hip-hop allowed for more diversity in the culture that has proven to be more than just a trend. Latin trap and Latin hip-hop was being well received in pop culture thanks to artists like Balvin and Bad Bunny. The two later on went to become Complex's cover stars this past September. April 2018, Bad Bunny reaches number 1 with Cardi B and J Balvin. As mentioned before, the mass American market really got their introduction to Bad Bunny when they heard his feature on Cardi B's I Like It. Benito sat down with Billboard's How It Went Down to describe his feature on the track that went on to peak at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and spend 14 weeks on the chart. I remember I got a call and they told me that they wanted me to participate in Cardi B's album. They told me the track was a surprise even for her. The producers were working on it. She didn't know that track was being made. I loved the track from the beginning. According to Lanra Gaba of Atlantic Records, the track took a full 7 months to record. Cardi spent days without leaving the studio, and Bad Bunny and J Balvin used their magnetic chemistry to trade off ideas for their verses. It was also the final track to make it on Invasion of Privacy. The trio performed it at Coachella for the first time on stage, and Bad Bunny spoke on the real-life impact the song made. I loved the crowd's reaction in Coachella. I was surprised by the amount of Latinos that were at the event. The feedback when J Balvin and I came out, you could feel the support from the Latinos and from the other people that were not Latino. October 2018, Bad Bunny secures more superstar features with Drake and J-Lo. To say that Bad Bunny took over music's fall slate would be an understatement. El Conejo Malo secured massive features with a handful of music legends, including Mark Anthony and Will Smith in September for Está Rico. However, it was Bad Bunny's collaboration with Drake in October that really raised eyebrows. Mia featuring Drizzy solidified Bad Bunny's place in mainstream hip-hop, proving that he could make it in any genre he chose to explore. Bad Bunny had Drake singing verses in Spanish, which represented a huge milestone for the Latino culture, because it showed that we didn't have to be stuck in a box ever again. Mia went on to become the first full Spanish-language song to go to #1 on Apple Music's top songs charts in the United States. Bad Bunny told Apple Music, "Obviously, this song is an achievement for me and my career, but what makes me really feel good is to make Latinos feel proud, to provoke that pride that a pop figure and someone so big in music globally like Drake would sing with me completely in Spanish and create this hit Mia. That's the best part of it." Bad Bunny hit us with a 1-2 punch after, following up the success of Mia with a feature on Jennifer Lopez's Te Guste. The tropical trap-heavy single features Bunny and Jenny as if they were a couple, reminiscing on the first time that they met. Forbes called the track a smart move for both artists, as J-Lo has sustained her career by constantly reinventing herself, and Bad Bunny has seized his moment working with A-list talent by being one of the hottest artists to work with. So, what's next for Benito? He already has wrapped up his tour La Nueva Religión, which, if the rumors are true, is also the title of his upcoming debut album. As for its release date, Bad Bunny hasn't spilled any details yet. We do know that he and Balvin are planning to drop a joint album. The two danced around the topic during their Complex cover interview in September. They loosely confirmed that it would be titled Oasis, but Balvin hinted there would be another very good album coming out beforehand. Could it be Conejo Malos? Also, during that interview, it was discussed that the significance for an artist to have an album is the definition of who they are. Bad Bunny said, "That's the only reason I still haven't come out with an album, because the day that I make an album, it will be to demonstrate who I am and what I can do. I'm not going to make a song just to make a song. The day that I make an album, it's so that people really know who Bad Bunny is. They're going to know who Benito is with that." What do you guys think of Bad Bunny's rise to the top? Are you ready to hear a full album from him? Sound off in the comment section below, and as always, for more stories like this, keep it locked to Complex on YouTube. For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez.